You are all set.
Okay, thank you, Lauren. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to bring to order the John Wallace Middle School Project Building Committee. It is October 16th, 2025. It is 5:48 p.m. Why don't we do the roll call for us?
Chairman Woods,
Here.
Joe Harpy,
Here.
Sean Halloran,
Here.
and Dave Nagel.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Next item, public participation. Assuming we have no one in there. Nope. Take action on prior meeting minutes. We have one, I believe, and that is the meeting of October 2nd. Somebody like to move that?
So moved.
Thank you, Dave. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Joe. Any questions, comments? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Owner's project manager update. Eileen?
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. So the project is staying on budget and on schedule to date. We walked the site today. Things are looking good. You can see the hallway and classrooms. So it'll be exciting for the students. I know that Dan's very happy with it. We have had minimal security issues and the site's been going along pretty good. It's a little muddy right now, but other than that, we are meeting as a team to find solution and path forward to challenges that arise. So going through the RFIs, PCOs, submittals, also an update on our commissioning agent. He'll be involved. We started getting him involved, and next week we'll have a window framing meeting for building envelope. So he'll be more involved. And then soon we'll be getting into furniture and moves. And Steve, if you like, my next is to take action on invoices, and I can provide a financial update.
Sure.
All right, let me share my screen. We just have one invoice, which is ours currently. All right. Can you all see this all right?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
I can blow it up. We have an invoice for September services in the amount of $22,209.53.
So I entertain a motion that we approve that for CSG.
I'll move it.
Thank you, Joe. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Sean. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passes unanimously. That's all we have, right? Other than Danielle will do the one for Newfield for their change order.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. And you sorry to cut you off, but you brought up something. I actually visited the site yesterday, walked through the building, but what was I want to also call out, the site is very tight. Every gate was locked other than the man gate that is on the west side of the construction site. So they're making sure that they're keeping, any people that don't belong in the site out of the site. Because typically when you got on these sites during the day, the gates are wide open. And again, because we have an elementary school on one side, and then nosy parents and kids on the other side. It was nice to see. So I appreciate Newfield's effort on that. And Bob, that brings, Eileen, did you have anything else?
I have a quick financial update if you want to see the budget.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we are tracking along well. We have the architectural fees, our fees, owner rep. The hazardous materials consultant. Commissioning agent has really just started, so he's only had one invoice so far. And then in the fall again, our December, January timeframe, you'll see additional moving and storage costs, but we're doing fine there. Furniture hasn't started yet. We have the purchase order in for this, and for technology and for construction, we're tracking along very nicely. And owner contingency, we have 374, 202 cents left.
Any questions of Eileen on this? Go ahead, Joe.
So it's, so the contingency we only have left is the owners? Is
No,
that
we still have,
where's the other piece of it?
the other piece of it's in the construction manager's budget, and he has,
Okay, that's the amount that was redistributed,
that
a line item to
he
that.
holds that, right? The company holds that right up until the end of the project.
Right.
Whatever is not spent comes back to us. Although almost everything that they do spend through the process will come to us for approval.
Okay, so that's the dollar amount that was taken off a line item that said contingency and then redistributed under that
Yeah,
heading.
they've only used, I don't remember the dollar amount. Daniel, if you do, you could
Yes,
do it,
so
but they only used 3,000 of it.
yeah, we have $208,275 left in our CM contingency.
And they had 211,821.76. I knew I just read it.
Right.
We've used 35.46 out of the construction manager's contingency. So we
Okay.
just touched it. Okay, Joe?
Yeah, that's fine. It's good news. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Yep.
I have one other quick question, but I
Yep.
can hold it. It's not specifically on the breakdown of
Okay.
cost and expenses, but I think Eileen had mentioned that there were only minimal security issues, and I'm wondering, the minimal, is that from outside foes, or is that something else that you use that term, minimum security issues?
It's just with the gate, like Steve said, it's a tight site. And then Newfield is controlling or trying to control the subcontractors when they're leaving site.
Okay,
That no one's driving around the building and that none of the gates get left open.
sure. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Sure.
Anyone else on questions for Eileen? Seeing none. Architects update, Bob?
Well, just to echo what was said, we're very happy with the way the site is being run and managed, and we've come to expect nothing less of Newfield over the years. We've been working with CSG to go through all the paperwork, keep things moving along. We just had a meeting today with the design team to go over a couple of potential changes. And in fact, we did loop in the commissioning agent. So we're getting them involved when it comes to questions or potential changes with the MEP systems. I've been in contact with Tom from Newfield on time to time on things just to make sure that things are moving forward. In fact, we've scheduled a meeting for tomorrow to go over informally some of the changes, questions and changes that are in the works to make sure that before we formally respond to items that we can have a conversation between the design team, the owner's rep, and the construction manager. So I'm very happy with the communications that have been going on, and we're going to try and keep everything on schedule and on budget.
Thanks, Bob. Any questions for Bob?
Dave,
Yep, go ahead, Joe.
Bob, can you tell me, have you had to make any modifications in design as it applies to security equipment that's going to be installed?
There was a question that came up recently about some specified items and whether they were still available or they had been discontinued. Eileen may know better than I, where that ended up, but there was a conversation between our consultant and the district's security person. But other than that, no, everything's and this was just like equipment pieces, parts, models. Nothing that's changing the design per se.
So that was an issue raised by the police officer who oversees that?
No, I think this was something that came up during the procurement process where we had specified a model number and someone said, that may not be available. So there's just a conversation back and forth. But no, as I said, the design itself has remained intact.
Okay, thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
And Joe, Mike Morgan handles the security for the Board of Education, so he would be making those decisions for the board in conjunction with the superintendent.
Yeah, I understand that. It's doing a good job, Mr. Morgan. Thank you.
Yep. Any other questions for Bob? All right, thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Danielle, construction managers update.
Yes, if I could just touch on the equipment that was substituted, it was because there was a TV monitor and it was the ViewSonic boards. So the spec model was discontinued, so they just resubmitted a newer version. So that was handled.
Okay, thank you for answering that.
Yep. So here I have the state change order that I will be submitting next week. I had a meeting today with the state review, and we went over how they want to see it, the formatting, the backup. This is PCO 1 through 5, so these were already approved by the building committee. Did you want to go through the backup?
No, just go to the next page so we can see the breakdown.
Okay.
So again, as Daniel just said, these are all change orders that we have approved previously in earlier meetings. Now it becomes a change order to Newfield's contract, and that's where we are. So we've spent an additional $111,999.
Well, that value is for the trade contractors. So this is for state reimbursement.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
So this figure does not include our CM fee or the CM.
Oh, that gets backed out. Okay.
Yeah.
Realize that.
Yep.
Okay. Any questions on this?
So, Steve, so those are all the items that are eligible at this point in time? Is that what we're saying?
We believe they're eligible.
State
Once the state gets them, we'll know for sure if they kick anything back.
Okay,
But they all should be eligible.
Right.
good, thank you.
Okay. Do we need a motion for this to approve this?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. So that's in a motion that we approve PCO number 1 for Newfield Construction's contract in the amount again of $111,999.06.
I'll move it.
Thank you, Joe. And a
I'll
second.
second.
Thank you, Sean. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Okay. What do you have for us, Danielle? Some pictures?
Okay. I have some photos for you. Here is the new entryway going into Wing 3. They started laying the salvaged brick. So here's the side view of that. Here's it tying in. Now I know it looks very drastic here, but that's because this is very dusty. I think once it's cleaned up, it's going to be less dramatic. Here's another view. It's hard to get a good angle because this temporary wall is right here.
Yeah, it's like a 30-inch corridor.
Yeah. So the opening to the new corridor is right here. We started hanging drywall and all the ductwork has been delivered to site and they're hanging that up as well.
So this would be a breakout room, correct?
This is a breakout room, yeah. So
Thank-
there aren't any windows in this room.
Yep.
Here's a regular classroom. So this is the window. And the frames are being delivered to site on the 27th of October. So that install will start then. More drywall. Here's a window insert. 2 windows. Some ductwork. And all the VAV units are hung. Here's additional ductwork.
So the window walls get sheetrocked, correct, Danielle?
Yes,
And then the block gets block filler and painted, correct?
yes, yes. And the painter is starting the block fill on Monday. So they'll
Okay.
do that on Monday.
All right, great.
Yep.
I can't get over the difference in the height of the corridors and the classrooms compared to Anna Reynolds. And this is like working on a, high-story building versus a dungeon that we had at Anna Reynolds.
So this is the corridor of wing 3. And then this is the opening, the new exterior opening. I'll zoom in. So the mason is coming back and he's going to infill all new brick right here and above as well. And it's an accent brick. He should be starting that next week. And here's a different angle. And that's it for the photos. Are there any questions?
So you haven't experienced any water table issues then at all, huh?
No, nope.
Great.
Any other questions for Danielle?
If anybody wants to come down and see the site, you're more than welcome to just schedule it with us and we'd be happy to walk you around. It's different when you're there. It's hard to see in the photos, but yeah, the change is happening every day, so.
Yeah, I'd like to do that at your convenience sometime, sure.
Yep.
So Danielle's on our email chain. So if you could just email her, Joe, when you want to go, and work out a time, it's convenient.
Okay,
And she'll walk you through the building.
thanks, Steve.
Yep. If we're done there's any other business pertinent to the committee? I don't think we have any.
And this design doesn't call for any change of the way the buses come in or
It does not.
okay.
Parent drop-offs and bus drop-off are the same spots.
Okay.
Next item is public participation. And again, I think we still have no one. Yep, 0.
There's no one.
Yep, thank you, Lauren. Comments by members before we close? Anybody?
It's great to see it moving forward so well. It's a very important change and everything seems to be fine. I compliment the staff and the Newfield and everyone else associated with it, as well as the chairman.
All right, thank you, Joe. And our next meeting will be November 6th, I believe, correct?
Yes.
Yep, that's what I thought. So with that, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Thank you, Dave. All those in favor signify by signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
great
Thank you.
night.
Have a good night.
Have fun.
Yeah.